comp. You know, this is a team that I think really does dive, perhaps. I'm just watching the mini-map right now.
Lane, first blood. Well, it does go down. We'll get you a replay. It's a one-for-one trade. Not entirely sure what happened, but we'll keep a threat now. He approaches level 6 to make sure to dissuade that option. Tay, though, taking some time in the mid lane. May just try to go in with the ultimate, a lot of CC, but the dash out is nice. The knockup still comes in, and Saros goes down. Shinny gonna grab the kill in the end. Well executed. One gank in the mid lane. Flash now back up for Saros, so trying to find the perfect time. Saros does take a lot of damage here, though. The ulti now coming out. Shinny gonna look to land the Prey Seeker and follow up with the ulti, but it might not even be necessary. The sidestep, though, beautiful from Saros. The flash gets a bit of damage down, uses the ulti. Well, Saros still alive, goes under himself, makes it out. I can't believe it. Oh, Saros takes a bite out of Rex.
Play on to Shinny. The whole thing was really all about dodging that Prey Seeker. If he doesn't dodge it, grab Rift Herald, so gonna be really close. Looks like INTZ likely will be able to get first turret, though.
Puts them in a good position now, a little bit of extra gold in their pockets, and actually able to accrue a 1K gold lead despite an even score line. That will shift, of course, as this tower does go back. Tower plating still up for the Sivir as well, and a lot of solo gold actually going over to Utapon. Already has one to fight those fights, so INTZ, good posturing, good threat there. And taking the drag area on this Vladimir, a bit more cooldown reduction. Level 2 in the Hemo Plague.
Yeah, we'll see if DFM actually has the confidence to try to take this fight now. Tay will be able to knock down a turret, but this is, you know, next dragon, a few more minutes have passed. Saros gonna have TB back in.
Gang now caught out, the rest of the team moving in. We'll see what the Vladimir can get done. Hemo Plague is gonna hit 2. Shinny now running for his life. Saros immediately onto the back line. Mills is gonna be in trouble, but Redbird says no. Tay trying to find steal, will instantly delete the Jarvan, but in a trade for his own life. Tonka land, Gang flashes forward, hits Redbird as well. Shinny off the flank wants to get something done, but he's just not impacting the fight. The Rek'Sai is invisible, but the stolen Rek'Sai all puts Saros right on top of Mills. Another one is going to drop. Mills trying to go for the outplay. The rest of the team is here, they're on the way. Saros is going in with the shield, and he's gonna take him down again on the edge of death. But Saros comes out on top.
4 for off of this. Yes, they lost the turret, but winning a team fight at this stage in the game really kind of spells disaster, it feels like, for INTZ, who's gonna be in such a difficult position later.
Absolutely fearless. You can see
here, certainly. So we'll see. I do think they may want to try to make some of their plays happen more in the side lanes, though. Is they're going to heavy.
The big outplay. Goes down, but just takes his own health. Guys immediately gonna get burned down by the Ignite.
And would rather kind of shore up some of their weaknesses, such as being through.
And Gang, of course, does like to be a big playmaker as well. So maybe making the choice that's right for him as opposed to the choice that's right for the team. But now stealing the arrow, taking it away. Tomcat's trying desperately to split Mills out, but Mills on the run, Evie standing. And just continue to extend the trade. The pool already used, but the rest of the team just falling apart. Mills is going to go down. Redbird next. Goes gold.
Tay.
But I don't think anything else is going to happen. Tay is backing off. They don't want to extend the fight. They lose 2, and they get nothing back. On the side of INTZ, Detonation focused me with a highway straight to the Baron if they want to go for it.
Yeah, I think they could very easily start this up. They still have the Galio ultimate. They still have the Vladimir ultimate as well. And Gang could threaten a turn here, so INTZ going to be in a really rough position. This Baron is going down.
Heavy now trying to extend it. He's got the Hemo Plague going down. Goes golden on the side of Shimmy. Vladimir will go into the pool. Will come out a little bit more damage. Shinny running down for his life. Saros wants to get it going. Heck him on the backside. Wants to turn the play. Shinny taken down. Evie's still alive. A lot's going to come down to what Tay can do, but he's taunted up. Does get one. Looking for the second one as well. Vladimir with a bit of healing is going to get taken out. Tay now starting to pop up, but the Baron has been taken down, and Utapon has arrived to the fight. Big damage on the Boomerang Blade, but it does. Utapon has to be careful.
They should be able to take this turret. They're going to be able to grab it, and INTZ are looking for the potential flank here.
It's a good opportunity for INTZ. Evie is not in the fight. He's backed up. He's about the death trap. He's looking for the back line. Mills is going to be in trouble. The stolen ult does knock him up. The rest of DFM surviving, but Evie instantly onto the 80 carry. Tay in the middle of the rest of the team. He's going to get taken out. Evie now going to be free to just pop off in this back line. The Vladimir just bleeding them out on the side of INTZ. Steel stepping forward. One last hit on the tower. There's the Righteous Glory. The taunt not quite going to connect as NV Spider-Man's his way to safety. The rest of the team, though, not going to give him any mercy. Detonation focus me, clean house.
I think they could actually just end the game here potentially. They have the Baron buff. They TP'd back in with Utapon, and they're going to look for it.
Pushing down, they're so incredibly strong. They still have 38 seconds left. The Sivir just tearing through the creep waves. They have more than enough damage here to end the game. It is all on Mills, but I don't think he's going to get the opportunity to do so. Disaster for INTZ as they are set to go 0-3, but Detonation focus me here in the first game of the day, making good on their promise to find those opportunities as they pick up the win.
Very impressive champion. It's someone with a lot of escapes. You can farm from range. Putting so much time into this, and if they don't actually make this work, then this is going to be a huge waste of time. Now they are looking.
There he goes. Where's the tunnel going to be? Taunt is going to connect, but instead the flash in. They're trying to follow up immediately. They're going to take down the Lucian. Quick first blood, and the investment pays off, Azael.
Yeah, that was a huge control in the river here, and should be able to very easily grab this up. So a nice little start to them. Early 6.5-minute Dragon. Next one can make anything happen here around G4, but June is also in the area.
Cleanse for G4 available as well. Tremorsense going to spot him, moving back, sweeping him in. They knew exactly what's going to happen there. Here comes the Galio. If they don't kill G4, it's disastrous. Beautifully played. They knew exactly where he was, and they wanted to bait him in.
3 would look like if Rek'Sai did show up.
Be a bit of revenge on the pop, though. You get 2 stacks, 3, 4. The concussive blows are massive. They're going to try to give the kill over to Ananasik, and he is going to grab it. So immediate retribution there for
that Lloyd is being pushed back a little bit. They're threatening a potential dive, so going to be zoned out.
Ulti comes out. They're trying to chain the CC onto the Rek'Sai. The Rek'Sai tries to leap to safety, but another kill dropping for Vega Squadron. Lloyd, though, remaining fearless. He sees the Azir's on the way, the Galio as well. Crucial smite, but Pop waiting, standing. They're ready to go for it. G4 protected. They're going to try to find the taunt onto the Braum. They're going to try to knock him up and take him out. Santa's now running for his life, but he is able to grab the Eye of the Herald. Kill traded for the Herald as well as Pop.
He's going to straight up take it.
It's a hit it. Rocky's going to step forward, but he's going to get all of that gold. This Varus is going to be so incredibly far ahead, and Ananasik taking advantage of this time of this chaos where it feels like Mega are trying to get back in control to take the Ocean uncontested. Herald drops mid, Santos is there as well, and very much it is Vega dictating the pace of this game. Herald is going to come in just in time to get a few plates. No Man's may give his life in the exchange. They're now trying to retreat, uses the stun. No lockup means he just gets to walk away. The Braum locked up into the tower. Ananasik stepping forward, but won't be able to get anything else as Braum does go down. Gadget throwing some damage forward.
Really big point of power here, but
Boss.
at least threatening.
Yeah, threatening the tower and are going to be able to grab this tier 1 mid. That's going to open up a lot. Ananasik, though, stepping off to the side. Does have to run for his life, using the ulti as well as the leap there to make it out to safety.
Yep, we'll be able to retreat, but then it's 5-man top. They're just rotating up to the top turret here, trying to get down that last tier 1. Just ahead on the play, their rotations have been very good. You know, already knocked down that bottom turret. They just get mid, use the Rise ult to go right up top, take down the third outer of the game. It's now 3 towers to 0. Rocky still back in base here, has actually rushed the Frozen Mallet, so forgoing the CDR from that Black Cleaver route will give him some nice kind of kiting potential against the Hecarim, though.
Oh, the Varus caught out, though. Gadget, big fumble. Thought that he'd be able to complete the recall. Damage down to June, has the tunnel. No Man's, though, not going to commit a flash to follow. Another tower will drop, so once it expires, so this would be pretty disastrous. 15 seconds on the debuff before Narc can start to stack Rage once again, so they will retreat, and a Mountain Drake going over essentially on here with this Dustblade. Could look for a 1v1 kill and is immediately going to go in onto G4. G4 going to try to dash to safety, throws him back to the team, is going to go golden here. Now trying to buy a bit more time with the stopwatch. No Man's looking for the kill, has to flash and heal to make it to safety. Lloyd protecting his mid laner there. Rocky TPing in as well. But what for? There's no fight here to get kicked off. Just giving Vega so much respect.
Yeah, you're just nervous, I think, that they were going to continue chasing onto G4, but they get flash out of G4, heal out of Lloyd, TP out of Rocky. Now Vega starting this, you know, kind of more of a serious attempt here.
5K
June is around.
Have to back up. I have to give a decent amount of respect. Rocky as well, stacking the Rage. A Meganar here would be disastrous.
And just poking away at the Baron, one of the big things that does is actually buys time for Boss, because
May just think that he has the 1v1 matchup here, but Ananasik the potential to jump in and engage. Now Rocky just staying in the brush. Kha'Zix is going to move forward, stacking up that Rage, though. Is he going to see the Kha'Zix come in, trying to leave out of safety? The Galio ulti is there. Burning a major cooldown for Pop in exchange for just the ulti and the Ignite on the side of Boss.
Yeah, it didn't look like the Hecarim ultimate actually connected. I'm not sure if that was just something where the Gnar jump got buffered, but looked like he actually did miss, and now Ananasik being jumped on by Lloyd.
Lloyd wants to get a little bit more. Another dash forward. The Culling comes out, and Ananasik taken down. Jungler's missing, but the TPs are now coming in. June going to look for the knock-up onto Boss. No ulti available, and they know it. Gnar is coming in. No Rage stack yet, however. And they will just disengage. Use the Varus ult, use the Piercing Arrow, throw down a
play more around that, but Vega have started up this Baron. You can see those animations in the pit.
No Man's here, 2k health. Can they find a way in? June is nowhere near the Baron. They're just immediately going to burst it down with Ananasik. Lloyd firing the Culling, but just well played by Vega. They are
very, very low, and it will feel like a lot of the onus is on G4 to kind of make something happen. Yes, you can send in June and Pop. Yes, you can send in Rocky and Pop, but they have not really been able to find too much, and you almost feel like it has to be a Shurima shuffle to make something happen.
And that's such a high-pressure scenario to be in, because in the early to mid-game, it's kind of acceptable. But when you're such an important late-game damage source, if you put yourself in the line of fire by trying to engage as an Azir,
you want to be facing that down.
And they need to pull the trigger now if they're going to do anything, because the other is now gone. Now they need to run. And Boss is going to be the one to chase him, trying to find an opportunity to go in. The flash forward is not going to hit anybody.
If they can survive this Elder into the next Baron, then maybe they're set up well.
G4
my
caught
God.
out. Oh, that's so much damage. G4 just running. He knows he's already dead. Uses the stopwatch, trying to buy a bit of time. Galio not even get a chance to push ulti to come in and try and save the day.
First mistake, it feels like, for G4, but when you make it that late against a death cap for Elder Rise, you are going to just die instantly. And now Rocky going in.
This may not be the best time to go in. Still has the buff. Pop, though, coming in. They're going to try to commit multiple members to kill Boss to stop anything else from being threatened. The rest of the team barreling down mid lane. Ulti comes out, but the taunt still connecting. TP now coming in from the Rise. They're ready to turn this. Boss might just chase down on a Pop here. It's going to move in. Realm Warp now coming, ready to deliver that Rise. He's going to do so much damage. They lock up Pop. Pop now set to fall. The rest of the team escaping, but the rest of Vegas Squadron rotating in. The Nars GA is going to be burned. Pop running to safety, but the rest of the team may just get chewed to pieces here. No Man's cuts through him. Another one's going to fall. Gadget flashing forward. Absolutely fearless. The knockout comes out, but it's too little too late. Shut down onto the bars, but the rest of the team absolutely routed. Lloyd taken down next, and Vega poised to end the game.
Yeah, that should do it here. G4 is up in a couple seconds, but it's got to be a miracle from him to try to stop Vega.
And Vega forcing things on their term throughout this entire game. For a few moments, it felt like Mega might have had the advantage, but the rest of the game, the push back into the fountain is going to do a decent amount of damage, but it's too little too late. Vega get to end the game on their terms. One pick into a forced fight, and they are able to close it out. Vega 3-0 in the first round robin.
Back to his own side. He has the pushing bottom lane. They have the safety to play aggressive. And this is actually the same level 3 dive that they did exactly in that previous game. We'll see if they can make this happen.
Will they find the execution? The flash forward, the double taunt. They're going to leap in. They're going to immediately focus the Tom Catch and burn him down. Only level 2. No thick skin, no chance. Gang running. But once again, the 1-for-1, just like last time.
Yeah, it's exactly the same almost. We'll see, though. Can Seros get out? June is coming. Steel now back here down to the bottom side. They know that Kindred was up on the top half of the map and could perhaps threaten this 4-man dive. Seros is coming too.
G4 coming in late, though they need to commit to the play here if they want to go for it. Lloyd will get taunted up. Tom Catch immediately going to try to eat up there, but the TP now coming in. Rocky on the backside. Udapon has been caught out. He does not have a safety net of the Tom Catch, and he will go down. Udapon killed by Lloyd. Steel now in enemy territory. Will he be able to make it out of this one? Kindred looking in, fishing for that mark. She kills the Jarvan. It's going to be a big deal towards that scaling option. Steel. I feel like there's any way out here. Tom Kent's just waiting. One more. Going to eat him up. Most likely spit him right back in. Doesn't even need to. G4 going to grab it. Kindred gets the mark, and Mega walking away on top.
Yeah, that dive was so easily turned. Pressure before even having the Gunblade certainly does bode well. Infernal is up, though, and DFM may want to try to force this. We'll see if they're going to be able to.
Steel just sadly missing the flag and drag there. But now they're immediately going to try to take the fight off. Cataclysm coming in, but Kindred could also try to move in to buy a bit more time for the ally. Tom Kench caught out. Instantly the ult comes out as well, but on the backside, Kindred ult has been used. June's still alive. Needs to be careful. Dashing over the wall, running for his life, but Evie is here for cleanup duty. Now dashing forward. Will he take out Pop as well? One more passive proc might be enough. Only one kill taken down in the end, but it does give Jarvan access to the Dragon. Tom Kench ult now channeling to try to take him to safety. Team is going to retreat. G4 there to ward off any further aggression.
Yeah, but at the very least, they're going to have the Infernal, and that is the big deal there. They do get one kill. They are losing turret plates up on the top side, but it's actually Seros TPing in to the top lane to try to get a flank, to try to potentially threaten Rocky, because Rocky didn't have his own teleport, so he could not answer, and Seros now looking, likely can't find it.
Protobelt is going to fish, but will not. Oh, no.
You hate to see that.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, well, June may be able to turn it around here, although now the Jarvan's going in. Will not likely win out on the 1v1, but that is a massive bullet time. Rocky trying to turn it back with the Dolphin Zone. Level 11 coming in for the cannon. They want to lock him up. Rocky flashing over the wall. G4 look for the 1v1 off the side, but Evie comes out on top. Healing just barely enough off that Triumph to survive in the end. So incredibly close.
This is a resilient pop and actually drop the Rift Herald there, as you were suggesting. Try to threaten that final outer tower and get a lot of gold over on your squad.
And Detonation, maybe just because it's a hallmark of League of Legends. Maybe because it's a hallmark of Group B. Now Udapon looking for the individual 1v1, and I think it's just going to kill G4 here. Oh. Well, he's really far ahead of Sarah.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that would have been the choice. And had he immediately gone in, I think he probably just straight up wins that. Udapon might end up looking pretty silly, or at the very least having to flash out. But Lloyd now getting pushed in. We'll have to be careful here.
And the rest of Mega trying to get vision down on the Baron. They will do so successfully, but now that's the key to get the fight kicked off. Ash Arrow misses. That could be big trouble now for the rest of the team, but it was the fake Ash Arrow. Lloyd's is still up and available. Gang now going to flash forward. That's the double taunt. Udapon over the wall. Stun goes in on the Akali. Kennen, where is he going to go? They need a big ultimate here. He hits onto Evie. He hits on multiple members, but it's Seros. Udapon is raking havoc in the back lines. Both teams just deleting each other off the face of the map. But right now, Detonation Focus coming on top. Evie still alive. Flashes out to safety. Seros suppressed. Sucked up and now killed here by the Tom Kench. Pop has to run for his life, though. Steel on the way in. Udapon is dead. Major damage sources are gone. If they extend this fight...
and you have double marksmen kind of sitting in the back shooting. That can be very, very difficult. They want to either be straight onto the back line, bursting someone out, or splitting it up.
Before, though, getting the fight kicked off here. It's just going to keep dashing it, but is now locked in the middle of the team. Finds the reset on the stun. Immediately leaps onto Udapon, but just gets deleted. Arrow comes in as well. It is going to be the 1-for-1, but it's Seros in the back line. He's stolen the asphalt, but another kill going to drop is the Kindred. Is now down as well. Evie trying to extend the play. One dash forward. Could look for a second one as well. Triple kill coming in for Udapon. Not going to get the Quadra. Seros takes it away, but that's going to be the Baron for Detonation Focus Me, and Rocky is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Rocky was down on the bottom side, so it's Mega actually engaging without their other soul laner. G4 dove so deep on that one, trying to make something happen, but they were going to be down a man, and it cost them 4 unanswered kills, and the Baron, DFM getting everything out of that, and now in full control of this game.
And remember that if Mega lose here, that they are out of contention. They will get to play the rest of their games today, but they will see no more time on the MSI stage. For Detonation Focus Me, they're fighting for a tiebreaker. Creeps alone, forcing some response here. Rocky putting the Banshees field to good use to play a little bit more aggressively here. Aurelia ult has now been stolen. See how strong this one is going to be on the back of that Ashe. Decent amount of damage to get the fight kicked off. Pop now trying to save G4, but that's going to put Ashe in a difficult scenario. If Seros wants to step forward, the flash to the back line. Rocky wants to delete Udapon. Udapon taken out. This fight could just turn in the favor of Mega. Evie now trying to turn it back. Seros in the midst of everyone. Evie needs to find a big execution here. He finds one, tries to find June as well. Steel coming in. Evie's popping off in the fight. Members kept alive by the Kindred ultimate, trying to buy a little more time for a spite is not enough. Double kill for Evie. They're turning the fight in their favor. Rocky zoned out. Evie's going to try to get one more. Steel going to take it in the end. Detonation Focus Me now poised to end.
Yeah, they're going to do it here, Dracos. DFM have done it, winning the fight in the base here. They'll be able to close this one out.
Moving in for a bit more. Rocky, no ultimate available, just threatening, just posturing. Now going to buy a bit more time with the stopwatch, but will just get taken down, and it is a long, slow goodbye for the side of Mega. Have to be hurting on the back of that game. Once again, Detonation Focus Me when it counts, puts their money where their mouths are, and are able to move up to 3-1 in the group.
Really well played game again here from DFM. Keeping pace alongside Vega, trying to stay at the top of that group. That Ryze and Aurelia out in the side lane. The lanes are going to be pushed in, realizing that the 1v1 duel may not go in his favor, but Nanasek has gotten up here behind Tay.
Tay only level 2.
Remember, he has no flash as well.
Is he taking the Shuriken flip? Is he taking the Shroud? I'm guessing the flip as well. Nope, the Shroud does manage to come out. The second he reveals himself, they will be able to proc the stun instantly, but it does fall off just in time, but he's still going to go down. Boss going to grab first blood. Absolutely massive. A slow play in the end, but well done.
Yeah, really well done. I mean, and it's so smart to actually attack that versus cleanse, because there's so much CC on your team. The cleanse tax has been paid, which means you can play side lanes a lot better than the Ryze, or rather than the Jace later in the game. So for Noman's, there's no pressure whatsoever to do anything other than the continued farm game.
Tay, though, still playing with a lot of confidence topside, but the binding does going to land onto Braum. Braum needs to step back to Mills if he wants to dash out. He has to flash first. Looking for the ultimate, has been stunned up. The chain CC now comes in as the Nico ult is going to connect. Redbird set to fall, but a beautiful use of the stopwatch. TP coming in on the backside. A caller ready to try and clean up the fight. No one has gone down yet. Santa's most likely the first to go. Tay ready to get this fight kicked off. Will dash in again. Still ticking. Santa's taken down, but Aurelia is now here as well. The ulti comes out. 1 dash, 2 dash. Looking for the stun. Sejuani has not hit it yet. Moving forward, going to try to grab one. That's going to be 2. The Nico with a double kill. The Aurelia getting the 3rd. Mills alone standing under the tower, and Vega turned the fight in an instant.
Multiple members, Blade surging 3, Gadget is free hitting, he does clean it up.
And now the fight's just going to continue. Shinny Death trying to find the Rift Hail, but has been caught out by the rest of the team. No Man's now moving forward, gets the point and click route. No Man's though on the backside, has to be careful. Galio coming in, using the ultimate, breaking up the team fight, but Boss is here as well. The stun not going to connect. Flawless duet. Not quite so flawless in that one. Rift Hail now backing off very low. They can extend it if they want to. They can try to take this objective down, but both sides just going to retreat 1 for 1 in the end.
Yeah, don't need to force it here on either side. Neither team has their jungler remaining, so it would be somewhat risky. And No Man's, maybe get caught.
Get caught out here. Shroud has now been used. Santos can try to come in. The taunt is going to get used as well. Does manage to retreat back to the Shroud, so now they're pulling back. No Man's taken down, but Boss going to grab a kill back. Redbird has to be careful as well, but Jace on the way up. Gadget throwing out the ultimate bot side, but not going to get anything as Mills cleanses and walks away.
Yeah, Mills forced to use the cleanse, though, is quite low, and you can see Nico winning this 1v1 very heavily, looking for it.
Trying to find it, trying to get an outplay as well. Gadget walking forward now, thought it was the clone. Gadget stepping forward, taking one more tower shot. Mills not going to be able to get anything. The empowered auto comes through just in time.
Yeah, absolutely shreds him, and that empowered auto also doing so much work on the turret. Gadget being caught.
Ocean Drake's starting to tick up. He's getting a lot healthier. Shinny has to be careful here. Now he's going to use the ultimate to come out. Gadget going to swap sides. Oh, tried to go for the tricky play. is not going to work in the end, but Redbird grabs the kill.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually better that he gives that turret, so you're just shredding through them.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why it does work on turrets, but it does a lot of damage. That is most certainly true, and with the movement speed additionally on the passive, impossible to get away. No Man's trying to threaten, trying to pull back, ready to have that escape option, but instead we'll just retreat. Gadget, though, going to lock up Mills. Mills just instantly taken out. Redbird caught sleeping. The second he leaves his AD carry alone, Gadget goes in for the kill.
Yeah, Gadget is just slamming Mills at this point. And it will be another Dragon going the way here of Vega. INTZ, though, still pushing on the top side, so maybe to trade that back as well as they can.
Puts them in a decent position overall. I have to feel like Vega may have wanted to get more there. Boss now knocked up. The initial stun going to connect, but the Galio is on the way in. That's going to be the knockup. Shinny all alone with Aurelia, not where he wants to be. The taunt rather connects, and Boss going to grab one. Connecting across some Aurelia fancy footwork. One more dashing cleanse, but he can't stop anything else. Gadget over the wall. Envy's going to be rooted up and taken out. Blade Search still available. Boss getting yet another reset. Gadget going over the wall, wants to keep the fight going. Mills does not do enough damage to step forward there. Uses the ultimate away. He's actually just getting blasted. This is a DPS check. You're not going to win the RuneScape duel, and there is no room to outplay there. Auto for auto. Gadget comes out on top.
That is actually his third solo kill on Mills this game. That is utter domination. 20 minutes in, 12-4. They take down the top tier 2. But one mistake from INTZ and the game ends.
And this could just be that mistake depending on what they can do. Shitty and Tay stepping forward. Boss could look for the outplay. Is immediately going to throw the ulti onto Tay. Will not get the freedom to reset, but Ananasik is on the backside. Not quite enough damage to kill the Aurelia. Tay will get one back in the exchange. The shutdown going to be big there, but it might not be enough. Ananasik flashes forward, hits him with the flail. And on the meantime, the bottom side, there's a fight breaking out. Gadget stepping forward. Redbird taking so much damage. The Nico's unstoppable. She's simply too fast. She's just going to run the rest of the team down. No Man's on the front line. That's 2 more kills. Vega Squadron absolutely obliterating INTZ in this game. Outcrossing across the lanes, across all levels of play. Yeah, Vega are set now to end the game. Incredibly dominant performance. One of the fastest, if not the fastest game we have had in Group B thus far. And there is nothing for NV to do. Heartbreaking run for INTZ, but Vega clearly eyes focused on the top of the group, and they are uncontested right now in first place on the back of this win. For now, though, they're going to have a bit of fun with it. Wanted to take the rest of the game seriously, but they're realm warping the team in, and they will end.
Really, really, really impressive, honestly, from Vega. They have showcased so many different picks, so many different styles, and they just absolutely trash.
I think Shinny did get that Raptor, now level 4, excuse me. Actually looking mid, pops Predator onto G4. And we're going to try and line up the stun. There's the first stun landing in. Follow-up stun there from Aurelia and the pull down. Plus Ignite. There's the Lantern out to safety. Now the hook going to land. What a roam from the butt side there, and Envy is going to get it. Shinny though flashes over for the next kill. That's Vlad down, but first blood did go over to Mega. Now Jun just trying to find the next follow-up kill here. Shinny in enemy territory, which is not where you want to be when you're marked by the Kindred.
Wiggle away!
We're going towards a creep wave, but I think inevitable demise is now on the menu for poor Skarner. He's into the tower. I think Wolf got a nibble, and June does get the kill.
Disaster. You could see that they expended so much. They knew that they had to go for the trade, so both flashes.
It's like Ocean Drake first here as well, so not a bad one to pick up. We'll help out nice and early here into the laning phase. So G4 going to move in just to, help out.
Provides the space to stop off the Rift Herald, but the issue is that he didn't account for the mid lane.
Got the mini crab at least. Rocky now going to get tagged. That flash straight into the stun. Impale going to land in from Shinny, and there's an onslaught of shadows, because why not? Shinny going to grab the kill as Crescendo will miss in the bot lane. Lloyd had to flash though.
Just layer it all on, use everything these carries come online. It feels like their composition bridges really nicely in terms of when their power windows are. You have Callista, who's really that mid-threat, 2-item power spike. You have the scaling.
I mean, there is some niceness of the reliability of Sonateric when the late game rolls around. Flash, oh, what a pull from G4! But now going to get stunned. There's the Impale, and not going to get away from this one. June, oh, the left of Spider, take it back! G4 going to live for a little while longer. Vanguard's at pop. Shinny going to go down into stasis. The TP in, onslaught of shadows. Pop gets the first kill, but they will trade. As then be able to grab the next one. Tay taking turret hit for that hook. Did not land. Quite
responding, always has the counter punch and is always beating him in the end.
If there was ever a time to remind you of the rule of play-by-play is never announce death prematurely, that little exchange will tell you why. As Lloyd gonna miss the dazzle, but a great on-point crescendo there from Mills. He's gonna force Lloyd to burn the heal. Now Pop in there as G4 looking for his own solo kill, takes down Envy in the main lane, grabs the double offs and says thank you very much.
And across map, everything looking so good for Mega right there. It's gonna be a bit of a speed bump as someone's gotta go grab that, bring it to the tower.
And look, they still got cooldowns. Rebirth did have to use both summoners, and as you mentioned already, that Infernal Drake is up in 30 seconds. Shinny, though, deciding to gank on the top side, taking to kick things off, launching onto Rocky. What a flash out of the onslaught of shadows! And Rocky still tags Shinny. Gonna dive this time. That Impale should seal the deal, and that's Rise falling down.
And finally, Shinny's able to make it count on the map, but meanwhile, Mega are still uncontested in the bottom lane. Should be able to get the gold that they had accumulated, and then come back for the Infernal, but stack it all on top.
Exactly, just why not have it all, Froskurrent, as there's the Infernal over. Tay did get the top lane out of
It's a little
turret.
bad for Kalista because she is so reliant on kind of staying ahead of the clock and looking for that 2-item power spike. This will hold that top.
Surprise! D4 baiting once again. Envy gonna go down, and Shinny a little too late to try and save it. Does grab the Impale though in onto June, but Lamb's Spite is there, gonna pop it now, and that may call off the rest of the play. Here's Redbird trying to line up a Dazzle, but there isn't an Ocean Drake, but won't be spawning for 2 more minutes here. As Mega, I think, mostly pouring resources into trying to take down this mid outer turret. Pop looks for the play onto Shinny. Here's G4, gets impaled into the stun, and that's goodbye. No chance to pull. Great heads up play there from Shinny as the rest of the fight will continue. Good flash away from the Crescendo, but Pop gonna get Fates called out from Tay, who is charged. With this Ocean Drake spawning now in 5 seconds, Mega have had the monopoly on that bit of real estate all game long, so gonna look to continue. Onslaught of Shadows. Pop low with the QSS. Now very vulnerable. There's the ulti from Envy. Pops into the Lamb's Spite. What an ult there from June. Now needs to get ripped the Rend out, but a good ult there from Shinny. Make sure the carry goes down. And INTZ, they're finding the fight. Finally, they group together. And it's a 2-for-0 win for them.
And it looks like they just got overlooked for it.
Well, Monopoly is ended. And that Drake will go over to INTZ. A heartbreaking reset. And again, Tay a little too low. So INTZ can't really continue from that point, but continuing to build strength. Also Trinity Force and the Wits End done. Great Crescendo. Snare there finds 2 and Envy on a killing spree. Fate's Call gonna pull one up at Lloyd now. Just a double kill fed over to Mega as Rocky gets in the Realm Warp and out to safety. But again, Pop maybe it's gonna peek his head in. G4 looking for that flank position, but Shinny again just trying to zone them away. Has the Impale. He needs to try and lock somebody up. So now it's just up to Pop, but there's no chance for him.
This is INTZ just slowly chipping away, pulling Mega around the map. Maybe if something looks good for them, they spring forward and grab a pick, but it's just about the damage.
Looks like the last Baron Wave. Dodo, good ult there. Will take down the Rise. That's good by Rocky as INTZ now have room to try and take down the turret. Shinny taking a few turret hits as Jun's down to the backline. G4 dives in. Lloyd able to take down Shinny, but again, dance back in. Envy just trying to pop off in the back of the team fight, and that's Kalista dead. And they can just have nowhere to go but their own fountain as INTZ diving straight under the turret, ignoring the structures, and they'll get it on the end as the cherry on top.
And that was the pick that looked good. It was the fact that Rocky stepped way too far forward. Shinny immediately clapped the trap right there, and suddenly they've mowed through all of Mega and don't look to be stopping.
No need to worry about the middle inhibitor there either. Going to go straight for the kill here. Nexus turret number 1 is going to go down. Stun's going to land in onto June, who will evaporate with the Redemption flying down, and INTZ yet to pick up a win until right now, smashing Mega through this mid-game. Gonna take down the Nexus.
Much better performance this time around from INTZ. They showed that create. Golf clap for Vega Squadron. Da-na.
I'm surprised how subdued the game has been, but again, top lane seems to be where Vega want to focus their attention. Steel is here ready with his ulti, but it might be a little too late. Good ult there from Evie. TP enough from Detonation Focus, maybe into the Lamb's Spite. Activated just early enough. Morgana with the ulti, I think, but after the Drowsy, there's the first one for Aurelia. He's going to get the double kill and maybe make it all 3 as Vega find it in the 2v3.
And it is so
How Ceres fell asleep, and he must have been bobbing when he was teleporting in, because Zoe was not there for that exchange, but Ceres certainly fell asleep at the helm. TP down now for Vega. No Man's going to try and make it his turn, just picked up Ceres off the ground. And Dedafam going to have to move this bot lane out of there, have the ultis ready to go. Utapon going to be the first target, already burnt Crescendo. There's the ulti, good flash hook, they need to get it done, and they will grab it. Gadget able to nab the kill.
And the sunglasses couldn't come down in time. The flash hook to end it there.
But if Vega win, it is all done here in Group B. And they will move on to the knockout stage. Chain of Corruption, a little wide there from Gadget. Good double stun there again from Gang, as the follow-up comes in for the Crescendo. Gadget also under fire, but Asona just not enough health to take the rest of it. Gang will get the kill. So I guess the AD's trade is mid lane here for Ananasik ganking onto Ceres, and that's an easy pickup for Vega.
Looks like Group A right now. Everyone's dying across the map. We're so used to Group B, it's the slow, it's the methodical one. I think Infernal actually means a ton for No Man's on the Zoe in particular into this type of composition. Because if this Zoe actually just has 100
An attempt at one since the old Kale where some players
oh,
fail.
buckle up. Here we go.
All right, Evie's going to go in. Udapon again with Gang. Good crescendo starting it onto Gander. He's going to flash. Tainted Corruption might actually be enough to save him as Santa's going to silence everybody running back towards the turret. Will get dazzled. There's the ulti. They're going to dive in. Santa's already dead, but Gadget, he's going to be the target. He's got no flash. Everyone's invulnerable, and Udapon able to clean up that kill.
And that's how the Kale gank goes. It basically just extends the runway. You don't stop at the tower.
You grouped up. That's where they want to be. Infernal Drake up in 2 seconds.
Oh, they're ready.
I think they're going to fight for it.
You think? I think they're going. They're walking in.
Oh, Gang again with a flash cleanse. Good from No Man's. Santa's though. The next one, Bubble on the ground. Not going to be picked up by Evie. Finding Lance as well, and there's the Blitzcrank going to get hooked, but they can dive. What a crescendo fight, 2 there from Udapon. The Kale ulti down, and Detonation Focus Me. An easy team fight win.
You chose this, Vega Squadron. You saw it coming, you let it go through, and now this is the side of the map. But at this point, Vega, eject from the 5v5. You are all about these side lanes.
Yep, I think Boss is demonstrating. Evie goes back to collect the rest of these waves, and of course get that valuable experience. Oh, No Man's! That was a one-shot.
There we go. That's what we needed.
That was without sleep as well, I think, but we'll have to ask that question later because Sarah's getting 1v1 potentially here by Ananasik. Already used the ulti, has the Trinity Force finished on the Hack Room, and Saras is just trying to dance his way out of there, lands the Binding Pull under.
I mean, the issue...
The early stages to this game. Will
they're on that
survive? Oh yes, they're on it. Don't you worry. We all know at home. Now Detonation Focus Me, no, but I think they're about to get one shot again. Evie will live, and actually 2 up here. Stealing Gang ready, but the Baron maybe going to get stolen. Oh, they tried to get it down, but Ananasik able to grab the Baron. Now the team fights up, and the Lamjo's fight only helps Vega Squadron, who finds the kills as they're just gifted over to them.
A complete fumble there from Detonation Focus Me. Didn't get this composition from Vega. They've gone off-road.
What happens when we have a Hack Room, I suppose? Master of the Highways. Even more away. Remember, Super Minions are charging down the mid lane. Santa's looking for the hook, barely misses onto Evie. Detonation Focus Me might again try that team fight. There's the ulti out, Tainted Corruption, plus the Aurelia ulti just to kind of buy some time. Everybody bundled up, there's the Kindred ulti. Can't quite get Steel out of the pit, but again, Vega just pile in. Boss gonna try and find the resets, and Ananasik does grab Steel. And with so many invulnerabilities, a good peel out there, does grab Gang, and now Evie gonna get chased down. Vega just have too much as Boss flashes forward, looking to try and take down Udapon. They only lose 1, they lose 2 as Santa's also will pay the price, but Vega still coming out ahead.
I mean, the gold lead speaks for itself. It's now a teleport down into the mid lane. They're looking to end.
So aggressive from Boss. TP just down the street to try and end the game as the rest of Vegas streams in. Udapon, there's no health to really play with. Saros trying to do what he can, but No Man's on a rampage, just obliterating people. And that's Nexus Turret 1. They're going to try and clean up the rest of them as well. Trinity Force users need to hit them, and Ananasik, I don't think you can make this one happen. FM will respawn. That teleport does not give them the win yet.
And one of the interesting things...
We'll take a quick pit stop here at the Cloud Drake. But likely looking to continue to hammer down these turrets. And with Baron up in a minute 55, an inhibitor also still under fire, so working on this bottom inhib.
And this is exactly where Zoe wants to be, just throwing at fish in this barrel, as here comes the last stand, possibly.
They're gonna go. Saras tries to find the ulti. Lam's Spike gonna try and reset the rest of this fight. Evie looking for it, but again, Vega, there's too much left to try and play with. No Man's unstoppable, just finding pick after pick after pick. And Vega gonna surge into the base and clean up all the kills they can. A double kill there for the jungler. Make it 3 as he grabs the triple off of Udapon. And it's only Saras left to defend, and open Nexus as Vega Squadron will fly undefeated towards the knockout stage.
And Vega Squadron now joining the ranks alongside... Oh no. Can create some of the best games because it just kind of feels a little bit personal, where people are just trying to flex on each other, you know, like flying over the wall, level 1,
straight in on.
and
There's
a
flash in, flash Q. Oh, Steel did not clear the wall with that flash. He's button ignited in first blood. Who's going to get the prize? The lucky winner is... no one. It's Tay.
He almost got... No, he didn't almost get away. Buckle up, extra time. I was curious what was going to be the tone. Ezreal isn't a thing. I'll hold the thought, though.
Oh, stun lands in after the Q. Burn Skewer is good. Ignite down. Gang forced to flash away, but here comes Shinny. Now level 6, going to gank up the bottom lane. Udapon gets away, but the target really is the Tahm Kench. Shinny picks up himself up a well-deserved kill.
Great setup, however, from his bot lane, Redbird and Mills, making sure that they layered the CC that they found.
Make many picks work. However, Detonation Focusing will stay, at least with the objectives right now. Going to get the cloud for themselves, but another all-in attempt here from Tay. Heavy pop, the Hemo Plague walks out. Certainly have had some of the aggression slowed down, whether it's just some time and item timings that have made it happen, or Shinny not being involved, but he's back involved here on the top side. Still looking for the ulti under front. Oh, does have to flash forward, but will get in there. Gonna try and get that kill. Will grab it, but almost goes down to the Karthus ulti. Probably not long for this wall, but Sarah's going to try and make it happen. Flashes over the wall. There's Evie over the wall as well. Redbird looking for the death from below. Finds it there in the fog. And manages to grab the assassination. Now Envy needs assistance. Redbird jumps in, looks for the stun, finds it onto Saras again. We're going to try and find the assassination, but Evie goes into Sanguine Pool. Now Unicorn is rolling down. Shinny over the top as well. It's absolute chaos here in the jungle. It's into stasis goes the Gragas, but Unicorn finds the kill on Mills. He's just trying to find the snipes with the Skittles. TP in from INTZ. Throw it all in the kitchen sink into the top lane.
And they're trapped. Thankfully, the minion wave crashes in, so they're actually able to walk through the tower, but here comes Redbird.
Redbird again looking for more assassination. Q finds Gang.
Oh, wall of pain.
Oh, he channeled that ulti, but he sniped Envy. I thought they were going for sure. Instead, it's one. Udapon getting poked. Redbird, this time he found his way into mid lane. Going to help out his old lane buddy. Udapon not in range for the Bone Skewer, but did Arcane Shift regardless. There for the assist on the cloud.
Anything with this time.
Yeah, he's TPing out.
Oh,
Enough! Needed to eat, couldn't quite get it. Didn't deny, but Evie gets a kill on Mills, so they try and dive in. Steel uses that ulti very effectively.
MR in his back pocket, I thought that he might be going for Merc Treads maybe and try to unlock a little bit more of this confidence play instead of the CDR. I'll hold the thought though. Saras, maybe in some trouble.
Mills also getting sniped. Udapon finds kill number 3.
And we said that you shouldn't be able to break that there.
Goebel's also going to really thwart the attempt on Saras' life in bot side. Hook lands in onto Tay, who's going to dash out towards the minions, but Redbird and Shinny not so lucky. Udapon on a rampage gets kill number 4. Steel finishes off Tay, and Udapon make it a double. That's 5 straight.
And Udapon is actually just flexing on INTZ right now. He picks up a twice.
Damage is enough, by the looks of things. Shinny now just respawning despite the low death time as Detonation focus me. Nice call. Know that they had more than enough time to take it. And that's a nice Baron, well-deserved mid lane right now. I'm still trying to break those turrets. Saras is actually working on moving the minions down to the tier 2 here in bot lane, although this time he'll be in a 1v3. Nice hook over the wall. There's Nocturne coming in and a TP. And the Abyss of Voyage. Everyone's going to arrive. Straight across the other side. Evie already forced low. Forced to go into the Sanguine Pool, but Udapon making kill number 6. A great stoppage there from Evie. And the Devour to make sure the top laner stays alive. And now Udapon is one of...
Something that should be noted is that... Oh, hold on.
We can note it now. I think Gang's okay. Oh, Nocturne's going in. I take it all back. Team Fight's going to break out here for Detonation Focus Me. Sarah's going to TP into the play. Goodbye, Mills. And here comes the ulti. Steel, will he lose his Guardian Angel? He gets devoured. He will not. And actually, Saras is still going in there. Wants to try and find some kills on Nautilus. One of more kills, and it's been all dead FM from that point onwards. Flash is moving in. Sarah's going to get Bone Skewered back. Mid Inhibitor also falls down. Maybe make it 2. Shinny going to try and make the play. Inhibitor going to fall. Vanguard's edge. Pop finds 2.
INTZ, like, you see their game plan. But if they don't follow through, if everything doesn't go according to plan, they just kind of fall over. They don't have that same reactive creativity that DFM are showing.
And they'll grab Baron number 2 for the aggressive builds. I'm a fan of the Gunblade here, even as a stopwatch. So the chances for INTZ to even kill this man once running very short as Dragon number 4 goes over. All these inhibs and INTZ probably got one last fight to try and pick.
One last fight on this MSI stage. Where is it going to be? My eyes are on how this Gragas cast will hopefully split this fight, and then maybe they can burst someone down. You prefer it to be Udapon, but with Tauntaun Kench and Stopwatch, maybe not the right target. Although, who else do you pick?
So many cannons. Redbird already down just on the poke. Udapon, a legendary, gets another kill. Devour goes in as Shinny tries to find the pick off. Redemption down. Gang gets a kill for once. The Udapon finally gets himself an assist, but Evie slays Mills. They'll dive in towards the fountain. Karthus will try and pick up a few more kills, and Steel still has that GA, by the way. And Detonation Focus Me make it classy to end off their tournament. Really nice win to finish it all off.
8-0 and 2 there for Udapon, and absolutely.
See a level 2 gank from June with blue buff. Not always seen, but we'll see if it's effective here versus Boss.
Seems like they're going to go in right now.
Well, things are going to start off. The root already down. That's a quick ignite flash forward, and this should be an easy kill here for June. It is in its first blood.
And that's what we expect from Mega's jungler. So it took a little bit to wind down mid lane, and you can see that, yeah, they were always going to get pushed into that bot lane. You're against a Sivir as well as the Galio, but I was curious how it would transition into the jungle, losing that much priority as...
G4 gonna go in as well. Oh, we found the flip it. Auto attack follows the flash. No Man's goes down solo.
He could have just walked away.
He does. And G4 certainly take it. A good way to start for a player that we are looking to have a pretty high impact. Boss, though, getting it done there on the top side here. Bottom lane, though, action already starting. Lloyd looks to be dead, will go down. Barely even needed this jungler.
Just there for the moral support.
Had to push the way forward. Jun behind him, so maybe can leap in here. Down a level right now. Kindred just going to go for it here, but no mid laner. Means that you can't really chase, and Jun's like, yeah, I think I can go for this here. Turn on the Conqueror. Actually, the Phase Rush, excuse me. It's now the Kindred that turned on that Keystone. But Jun, one more auto, and that's it. Oh, G4 couldn't come in time. And now with the ulti, he's going to get the first kill. Perfect execution, aptly named. Still has the second charge. Going to run away from No Man's, but actually doesn't have it left. Excuse me. Must use it to gap close. What a flash!
In the lane. So just using information accordingly.
Top lane again. Oh, good flash, but still gets clipped by the onslaught of Shadow Sphere. And again, Jun comes top and gets kill. It's just that easy.
Yeah, the onslaught of shadows as well as tagging him with that red buff. And this looks like
for No Man's, but no way to follow that one under the turret. Especially without the Kindred ulti. Now gonna get jumped on. Good ult reaction. Stage United also coming in. So now gonna queue towards it. Knockback. He's still gonna leave Santa in the middle there, but Galio comes up by the two-man knockup. Flash into the taunt for the two as well. And now No Man's gonna be the target. Santa's looks to go down as well. First kill goes over to Jun, who grabs another. Santa's burning down to the Ignite. Is barely gonna live as he dashes out of there, but no real hope. Gets ignited again. And that will give it over to Rocky.
The fade away Ignite from Rocky. And this looks like, again, a completely different team from Mega. The ability to...
Showing up, seeing what he can get done as G4 maybe finds a roam here.
I think they might find a dive here.
Here we go. Onslaught of Shadows out. G4 dives in, lands the Q. Boss not able to get out in time with the Realm Warp. And that last turret shot barely out of range. No Man's trying to find the angle, but doesn't have a flash to follow.
I mean, it feels bad when it's the Akali that takes the tower aggro and yet still gets out of the play successfully.
It's the Drake over at least, but Jun gonna channel the Rift out. Rocky now onto No Man's, who tried to help up here in the top lane. Boss still dead for 5 more seconds with no TP. Rift Tower gonna charge up, Gold will go over, and Jun's diving in, but Stanch United out. Vanguard's dead, gonna follow. Shen delivered straight into the waiting arms.
Here comes G4.
For the rest of Mega, and Rocky now dead. No Man's might make it a double here. As Jun gonna finally take a death. Santa's into stasis, he'll be safe. G4 though, maybe not so lucky. Chase it through, gets the sword slow, but G4 really looking to pop things off here. Dancing back around and forth, still gets stunned. No Man's able to find it, but G4 finds the kill again. 4-0-1 now.
Meanwhile, bottom.
Gadget finds a Hemo play and an Usyk right behind him. Flash onto Lloyd, that's the target. Lloyd flashes out as well. Galio with the ulti, but there's a Lamb's Respite to keep the fight going alive. Lloyd about to go back in there. Oh, but Pop can't find the Justice Punch, and an Usyk though will die to Lloyd as Gadget will find the dive and maybe skewer the kill. Yes, he is able to grab it as Gadget forced a turntail from the TP in from Rocky. He was speeding up and looking to charge him down. Flash ready here for the Vladimir. He flashes back over. He wants to kill Pop. That's probably a one-way ticket there, mate. No, Gadget just running out of the way. Rocky, surely you'll ease back up soon. He's going to chase under the turret. Transfusion ready. I think Gadget's
kind of rewind our minds and cast back to who was, again, the big winner as everything kind of fell apart on the map. For me, it's still the fact that G4 is so powerful. Now has the completed Gunblade, and they're looking at...
Cute flash there. G4 in. That's an easy kill.
I was like, 4-0, probably going to be a 5-0.
Only that one assist. He'll take it.
Now, what do you mean? It was all to the bottom of your screen. And at this point, it feels like No Man's really just sacrifices for Santas, does a little bit of dancing, and it's G4 who wins, and now Rocky who wins.
Yep. Rocky always wins. Haven't you seen the films? Gonna take the turret here in top as well. Don't have time to play the whole replay. Turns out there's too many kills happening in this game. 16 with 15 minutes of play, Frostgurren. That's my kind of pace.
The chains are off. Everyone's just here to play now.
Silver ulti pop to retreat. Vanguard's Zed is good. And an Usyk going to dive back in. Lloyd likely the target. No Man's not that much health to play with, but enough to make that work.
Feels a lot better, and they're now continuing for the dive. Here comes Santas.
Santa's in. Pop. Oh! Gonna stop it off. It doesn't land the taunt. Justice Punch. Quite enough damage on this turret. Needs maybe 2 or 3 autos. But Wave is lagging behind.
Okay, No Man's. Here's your 2v1 scenario.
All right, you want to make a montage? It starts here. G4 into the Shroud, popping down, flips back over. Beautifully played. There's a Lancer Spike, finds the stun, but now G4, can he find the execute after this all? How many is he gonna get? He grabs one, and an Arctic down for the count as well. There's the double kill over to G4. Galio all procs, Gadget and Santa's forced to turn tail, but Jun might find the gap close here, has the E lined up, needs to get in range. Tower in mid falls over to Lloyd. Highlight reel is stacking up nicely. Mega overtaking in the gold. Now a substantial lead as another Drake will go over to them as well.
And this just has to feel so good. This.
G4 looking for his 1v2 highlight. Once again, the stun does connect there. Over the wall he goes. Very well played. And 1,000 shutdown gold gifted over to Aurelia.
And G4 was trying to be respectful there. You could see the side lanes. It feels like you can only stop Aurelia really for so long. And at this kind of level of play where you have so many players who are just...
You'll believe for yourself that you can lean on, but converting advantage into more advantage into win is usually the way you want to go. Not converting advantage into just farming things out, as this is not a bad pick. Boss, too far in the top side, gets picked off by Pop & Co.
And you can see why he was confident stepping forward. That was the one bush that wasn't... I think he's going to walk it off.
Yeah, No Man's just gets out of there. No one's committed any cooldowns just yet. And both these champions pretty durable, able to heal back and forth. No Man's, though, I think now knows that something is up. Is going to dive in, though, potentially here. Looks for the stun, does not connect it, and Lloyd is down here running into it all. Sand United getting used, but again, now a 2v2 going to start. Rocky, though, going to be the first kill, potentially. Redemption down, No Man's finds the snipe. It will be a trade as Lloyd gets the next one, and now G4, we're going to pick off Santa's. No hope at all for the Shen.
Another kill into the Akali pocket. She should now take control of being over in that bottom lane.
As you said, also, Aurelia just kind of hits the point where it doesn't feel like you can really win anymore. Not saying we're there yet, but...
Oh, we're just going to TP and fight them right now!
Boss is out of there. Or is he? Gets stunned immediately by G4's ulti, and Lloyd collects the last hit as a result.
The Vision line is just getting exhausted here from Vega. They are trying their hardest to not lose control over this area, but eventually it's just getting too difficult, too much of an uphill battle. The jungler is still alive, so they can smite contest for this.
Try it here. Taunt actually lands on the pop, but he's got a taunt of his own. Finds three. G4 round the back. Lands to spike pop it. Vegas Squadron may just be denying the inevitable. Galio comes through. Gadget gets a kill. Santa's getting chest down by Lloyd. Will fall, but Vegas still actually fighting this one out. Jun did revive. Had the GA popped. Will at least... And an Uptick getting coverage on the Drake here. Like his top laner, but Rocky did not like the first part of that event. Santa's, though, very easy target. Pops down the Spirit's Refuge. G4, though, just going to find another assassination target, but here comes No Man's and Gadget. Vanguard's Edge out. Hemoplague already popped, TP in as well. Vega going to try and clean it up here. Jun dead. Jungler being down always means Baron is a possibility.
And you can see Hekram trying to pick where he's going to attack on the map. He's starting
time here. Maybe they're undoing as they will start the Baron again. G4 sort of playing interference. He sees the jungler, and that's going to be Baron over Mega. They finally found the window they needed. The longer games of today. Yes, I know the front half of the games were long, but it felt like since that game 4 happened and Vegas steamrolled in 22 minutes that everyone was like, all right, this is what it's about. Let's pick up the pace. Just kind of scooping up the waves and ready to TP in when he is needed. See how Mega looked to set up. Again, they were very cautious last time. Let's see if that changes at all. Lloyd's, he says, takes matters into his own hands. Starts hitting the Baron.
I like his confidence.
I do too. Going out very quickly as well. They finally get some vision of it. G4 might just try and stop the smite from coming in. Ananastic goes down, puts a Lamb's Spite in. But I think he might die before he can try and get the steal. Baron looking to go over. It is Jun that finds the smite. Another team fight looking to break out here as Galio goes back in. 3-man knock with a good pull from Gadget. Might actually be enough here. Boss trying to fire in where he can. Everyone's in the pit. It's an absolutely massive scramble, and G4 finds a massive ulti as Mega finally find the ace.
And that should be the game. The death timers are massive. They've got the Baron behind him. They can mow the game.
Vega, they knew they had to try something, but Santis in the player camp, hands on head at the end of it all. Mega made them work for it. They will not go undefeated as Mega can take a bow as they finish off their MSI with a win. And you know what? I'm happy to see G4 doing his thing on an international